basic concepts of learning how to play their band instruments. And it's been a joy for me to play with, to learn with, to teach them. So, we're going to do our Standard of Excellence book selections. And Maddie Desur is going to narrate. So, here's Maddie.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, and welcome to the 6th grade band's first performance. We have really worked hard to put these songs together, and we hope you enjoy them. We're first going to take you through our journey from where we started as band members and where we are now. On our first day of class, we sounded like this. After some instruction from Mr. McBride, we sounded like this. We learned the note concert D. Once we learned concert D, we learned the note concert C and concert B flat. After we were able to play those three notes together, we started putting the notes together in a song. The flutes really hated switching from note C to D. Once we were able to play the three notes together with no problem, we had to learn how to play the notes side by side. Was how to play half notes. Half notes get 2 counts. After we learned half notes, we could finally play our first song, Cardiff by the Sea. It was on to learning quarter notes. With quarter notes, we had to also learn how to articulate the notes so people could understand what we were trying to play on the instrument. Mr. McBride did a really funny demonstration where he tried to talk without moving his tongue. As soon as we finished learning how to articulate and play quarter notes, we got to play one of our favorite songs, Hot Cross Buns. Boring playing the same 3 notes in class, so it was time to learn 2 new notes. those 5 notes, it was time to add another high note, concert G. This was the highest note we ever had to learn, and did the trumpets complain? After a week or so, the trumpets didn't complain as much, but the band started to sound really good. Then we learned sometimes we don't play the same note at the same time. If 2 people play a different set of notes, it sounds a lot fuller. We call this duet. Now, since we can play concert G, we can play the song Farm Out. Mr. McBride thought he maybe had tortured the band enough with high notes. Now we're going to have some students learn a low note, concert A. Since we now know how to play concert A, we gotta play Mr. McBride's all-time favorite song, Sweetly Sings the Donkey. The low concert A, we finally learned enough musical skills to allow us to play our first full-length band song. So here's Jingle Bells.